Good afternoon, everybody. Fan Steve here once again. It is Tuesday, August the 15th, and today a new fan just came in for me today. Another free score, and yet another blast from the past. This is a 9-inch Holmes twin window fan, and I got this just today. This came out of an old thrift. This came out of our old thrift store, same place where I got my little desk fan up there, and just happened to be free. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. These were on my blast from the past list, and here it is. It is made by Holmes, and if I'd known any better, these are probably getting a little bit harder to find now. And this is from the 90s. It looks like it's aged well. It was tested at the store, and from what I was told, it works really well. It does appear to be in really good shape, even though it is a little dirty. And of course, this is going to be getting the good cleaning, servicing treatment. Of course, it has the C-frame motors inside. Get some lighting here to where it's easier to see everything. Yep, typical C-frame motors. And there is the switch there. This is a 2-speed too, by the way. It is not reversible, and it does not have a carrying handle like the one that I remember growing up. And since this is a childhood fan, I guess I'll go ahead and I'll give a little story on this. These were one of the very first window fans that I remember growing up. So this is another fan that dates back, just like the patent rotary box fan. My mother bought 2 of these in 1994, and both of them were Holmes, and I think this was closest to the same thing, except the one that I remember was a bit older. The Holmes logos were blue, and I think they were like they were stickers, and had the same blade set, had the handle on top, and it was reversible. And we had it for maybe about 5 or 6 years, I guess. And I remember seeing it in the junk pile, and I remember salvaging it out from the junk pile. I saved it from basically from a temporary destruction, I guess you would say. And I'm not exactly sure if it was the same one, but I think like 8 or 9 years later, I found it in my grandmother's closet in 2009, and she used this in her bedroom very frequently. And that fan is long gone now, and so now I have this one. Let's go ahead and turn it around. Okay, so there's the back of the fan. I always did like the design of these blade sets. I mean, there's really nothing that special, but they have some good pitch to them, and boy, do they throw out a good amount of air volume. Carrying handles on the back too, by the way. Everything seems to be well intact, and uh, well in good shape. Like I said, just a little dirty. This is the power cord, and of course it is the original. See if we can find some information. And I guess this is the information tag here. And there's the date. This was manufactured September of '98. So this fan is 25 years old. And I do believe, I think the model number is down here. Maybe you can make out of that it's going to be a little hard to read. Phone is not wanting to focus. Well, there it is. Pretty sure that you can get all of that. Well, if the phone is not going to focus, I'll just type it in through the editor or the description. Nothing appears to be broken, even though the plastic does seem to be a little brittle, more than likely from years of exposure to sunlight. Of course, it was used in a window, and maybe water got to it or something. I'm not exactly sure, but if you see the grills there and how I just kind of run my finger across there, it's really flaky and chalky. So I definitely am gonna handle this one with extra care. There's the extension. Oh, I'm sorry. Buh. Okay, so now I have the phone on my tripod where it's easier to see everything. Anyway, this is the window extension here. There's basically these two clamps. Let's see if we can get that come out there. Okay, so this is a little flaky here, being a little wonky. There we go. Okay, there we go. So there's the extension. It's definitely got some yellowing there. Very typical for this 20-plus-year-old window fan. Let's see if we can very carefully get that back in without damaging anything. This definitely used some good TLC. Okay. I guess that's the best it's going to get. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plug this thing in and give a demonstration. We will show it running. Hopefully this is not going to turn into a freak show. Very temporarily turn the air conditioning off. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and fire this up. Let's turn it on the high speed, and the air is going to come out through this way, so it's going to blow through this direction. Okay, so the fan is running. It's putting out a very decent amount of airflow. Looks like it took a few minutes, maybe about a minute or so, for this one to start up. This one looks like it's kind of running behind a little bit. But of course, since this is going to be getting serviced, I'm going to be going to get to the bottom of it just to make sure that everything is okay. I've always loved the sound of these fans. Very relaxing, not loud or noisy at all. It seems like it has a good low speed to it. I'm certain that it just needs to be serviced. I mean, I don't think that with this being an older fan, I'm pretty sure that it's going to have a few flaws here and there, but hopefully nothing too serious. Turn it around to where you can get a back view of it. Yeah, it looks like one side is a bit wonkier than the other. Hopefully, maybe a good cleaning and a good oiling will do the trick. Just turn it back around and we'll get it spin down. Yeah, you saw that the right side here came to a stop before the left one did, so I think all I have to do is to give this a good cleaning, take it apart, give it a good lubrication, and all that other good stuff. Shall definitely be a part 2 on this one. So there you have it, everybody. New fan acquisition. Very happy with this one. This is going to be the perfect fall time fan for me. Yeah, it's good and powerful. It's in good shape. Not too often that I've seen many of these. I mean, they're still in production and all, but nothing quite like the older ones. So there you go, everybody. That'll do it for now. I hope that you'll all have enjoyed the video, and part 2 coming soon. Have a good one, and bye-bye.